Well, we're back again with yet another no fluff analysis, and this time we're going to be looking at the Gala Dragalia Summon Showcase, running from the 28th of December to 31st of December UTC. Let's cut the fluff and get straight to the first and only dragon added with the showcase, the 5-star wind dragon Gala Reborn Zephyr, the Guardian of the Plains. Gala Reborn Zephyr's skill is Howling Fury, dealing 1923% damage to a target and nearby enemies. Much like Gala Reborn Poseidon, this skill is cast automatically when your shapeshift ends, even if it was already cast during the transformation. In terms of abilities, Gala Reborn Zephyr grants wind units 70% strength and a second ability of Wrath of the Plains, a plus 30% to the damage modifier against water enemies, which is typically 150%, for 45 seconds when the dragon gauge fills by 10%. We should be able to simplify this to a multiplicative plus 20% damage due to how Dragalia Lost's damage mechanics work. Of course, this damage increase doesn't stack and has an activation cooldown of 5 seconds. Note that Gala Zephyr has the same issue as Gala Poseidon on release, having low damage mods more akin to the pre-2.0 rebalance numbers. This will likely be fixed, but it's something to note. So what's the overall verdict? Well, it's going to be similar to Gala Reborn Poseidon. Gala Reborn Zephyr is going to end up being the best dragon for a lot of adventurers. Midgard's Armor Zero, while good in a vacuum, is awkward to use against Ciela due to the forced disengages caused by various mechanics and dropping combo, which is especially bad for slower weapon types. The relative benefits from Midgard's Armor Zero versus Gala Reborn Zephyr also depends on your specific adventurer's kit. Since some adventurers have passive skill damage and some have passive strength, you'll want to diversify the abilities on your adventurers to maximize the overall benefit. For example, Gala Ranzel already has 30% skill damage as his third ability. He benefits less from Mid-Zero, much preferring Zephyr, and vice versa for Gala Leaf, who has Flurry Strength in his kit and benefits more from the extra skill damage that Mid-Zero would bring. In a vacuum, if an adventurer has neither strength or skill damage passives, then Midgard's Armor Zero wins out by a tiny margin, so long as you can fulfill the flurry requirement. However, with the recent addition of the flame-focused time attack event, we should also expect a wind-focused time attack event. Co-op teams looking to blow up Ciela as soon as possible will likely field Gala Reborn Zephyr, though the addition of one Midgard's Armor Zero for the purposes of inflicting wind res debuffs might still be optimal, depending on how the timing of the fight works out. If the fight only lasts 20 seconds, then maybe it'll be a bit unnecessary, and possibly even too slow to get more benefit compared to just the extra upfront damage that Gala Zephyr would bring. Here, have a janky chart to illustrate my theory. A team fielding 4 Reborn Zephyrs will deal more upfront damage, but will deal less damage compared to a 3 Zephyr 1 Mid-Zero team once the wind res debuff is inflicted and a certain amount of damage has been inflicted, boosted by the debuff. However, this takes time and needs enough dragon gauge for a transformation. Even after the debuff is inflicted, the Mid-Zero team will need to attack a certain amount before the total DPS they've dealt overtakes what a 4 Zephyr team could accomplish in the same time. Whether or not a speedrun composition fields a Midgard's Armor Zero depends on the exact shape and timings of this graph. If Mid-Zero slows down phase 1 by even a second, he'll likely be shelved. For solo teams, you might even want a few copies of Zephyr, though I think we're quickly approaching dolphin or whale territory. Either way, pulling Reborn Zephyr for future time attacks is probably a decent bet. If you're really interested in the numbers, a user on Reddit by the name of Tvana has done some number crunching to calculate the relative benefits of Mid-Zero versus Gala Reborn Zephyr for different kits, so check the description for a link. But what if you're a newer player and don't really want to compete in time attack? Well, Reborn Zephyr will still be a powerful addition to your roster. If you're lacking strong wind dragons like Vayu or Midgard's Armor Zero, Reborn Zephyr is a safe pick to boost your damage output. In the end, I'm not your boss, pull if you want. As with all Gala dragons, Gala Zephyr will likely reappear in a remix further down the line, alongside some new additions to the roster, though whether or not that'll be in time for Ciela time attacks is to be seen. And as always, we're still in the middle of limited banners, showcases, the New Year's one, that's probably going to be arriving in a few days, and also whispers of a Persona 5 Strikers collab. That's down to data mines though, so who knows. It's probably going to happen, but obviously, if it's not confirmed, you can't rely on it. We're still waiting on Tsukuyomi, who was data mined from, like, day 1 of the game. Been over 2 years and she still doesn't exist. Either way, as always, thank you very much for watching until the end. take it easy, stay safe, and I wish you luck in your upcoming polls.